Welcome to our channel, and blessings to you in Christ. We hope this message finds you well. As we journey together, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and stay informed with the latest updates. Please watch this video in its entirety as we explore a powerful and deeply moving message. In the peaceful French countryside, nestled in the heart of St. Pierre's parish, Father Michel Rodrigues' church stood as a beacon of hope and strength. Little did the faithful know that a seemingly ordinary spring morning would become a pivotal moment of spiritual awakening. The church was filled with the gentle scent of blooming wildflowers, mingled with the sacred incense rising from the altar. The sunlight streamed through the stained glass windows, casting a vibrant array of colors across the ancient stone floor. It was a scene of serenity as the faithful gathered for the daily Mass, unaware of the celestial event that was about to unfold. Suddenly, without warning, the atmosphere shifted. A brilliant, overpowering light flooded the church, enveloping everything in its glow. Father Michel, standing at the altar, instinctively shielded his eyes from the dazzling brilliance. The congregation sat frozen, caught between awe and trepidation, unsure of what was happening. In the midst of this divine radiance, a majestic figure emerged, Archangel Michael, the eternal protector and warrior of God's light. His presence was overwhelming, his wings stretching outward with grace and power. His eyes, reflecting ancient wisdom and unfathomable knowledge, gazed down upon Father Michel and the congregation. His face, a blend of celestial beauty and stern wisdom, radiated a sense of divine authority that commanded both reverence and awe. At his side, a blazing sword gleamed, ready to combat the encroaching darkness. In that sacred moment, Archangel Michael spoke directly to Father Michel, delivering a powerful prophecy that would echo through the ages. With a voice that was both soothing and firm, he revealed the coming trials for humanity. A time of profound darkness was approaching, a period where the forces of evil would gain a foothold in the world, led by the influence of Satan. The power of darkness would spread like a storm across nations, and Europe, in particular, would bear the brunt of the suffering to come. Archangel Michael warned that this period would be marked by turmoil, conflict, and suffering. Humanity would face great challenges, as the very foundations of faith and morality would be tested. The message was a call to arms, not in the physical sense, but in a spiritual battle against the forces of evil. Michael's sword was not only a symbol of protection, but also a call for believers to rise, to fortify their hearts and their faith, and to stand strong against the darkness that threatened to engulf the world. Father Michel, deeply moved by this revelation, knelt in awe, knowing that the message from the archangel was a divine warning and a call for action. It was clear that the time for complacency had passed. The faithful were called to unite in prayer, to prepare their spirits, and to embrace the light of God even in the face of overwhelming darkness. This vision, powerful and humbling, serves as a reminder that the trials ahead are not to be faced with fear, but with faith. The words of Archangel Michael are not just a prediction, they are an invitation to become part of the spiritual resistance. A call to prayer, a call to courage, and a call to stand firm in the truth of God's love and protection. As we move forward in these uncertain times, let us hold fast to the faith, trusting that, like Archangel Michael, God will provide the strength and protection needed to overcome any trial. Let us be ever watchful, prayerful, and ready to face whatever challenges may come, knowing that in the end, the light of God will shine through the darkness. In the face of an encroaching darkness, a dire force was threatening to corrupt the hearts and minds of people, undermining the sanctity of religion, bringing societal decay, and allowing corruption to infiltrate governments and institutions. The grim vision that unfolded painted a bleak picture, nations crumbling, liberties being stripped away, and a suffocating darkness engulfing society. Yet, amid this grim forecast, a beacon of hope emerged from the celestial realms. Archangel Michael, the steadfast protector, delivered a powerful message that illuminated the way forward. He urged the faithful to turn to prayer and penance, reminding them that through these practices, they would find shelter under God's constant protection. The message was clear: believers must unite, for their collective dedication and unwavering faith would serve as an unbreakable shield against the coming darkness. Father Michel was called upon to lead his flock through these troubled times, rising to a higher spiritual calling as the leader of his community. Entrusted by Archangel Michael with the responsibility of deepening the faith of his followers, Father Michel was instructed to guide them in embracing the Immaculate Heart of Mary and using the power of the Rosary to guard against the forces of evil. In this sacred mission, Father Michel would become the spiritual anchor for many, showing them the strength found in unwavering devotion. Saint Pierre, once a humble parish, soon became a sanctuary for believers searching for hope in the midst of turmoil. Word of the miraculous vision spread, and people from all corners of the world flocked to the church, drawn by the promise of divine protection and a renewed sense of faith. Under Father Michel's leadership, the church transformed into a vibrant center of spiritual activity, where daily prayers, holy processions, and moments of deep reflection became the new rhythm of life. Each act of devotion strengthened the bonds within the community, fortifying their collective spirit in preparation for the challenges that lay ahead. As the world outside descended into chaos, the prophecy of Archangel Michael began to manifest, yet the parishioners' faith remained unshaken. With each passing day, their resolve grew stronger, as they faced every obstacle with renewed determination and an unyielding belief in God's power to protect them. The prayers they offered became an active resistance to the advancing darkness, and under Father Michel's guidance, the community stood firm, united in their faith. The story took a profound turn when Father Michel experienced a second vision, and once again, Archangel Michael appeared to offer further guidance. This event marked a pivotal moment, one that would shape the future of the community and deepen their spiritual journey. It was a testament to the power of prayer, unity, and faith in times of adversity. Through Father Michel's unwavering leadership and the protective intercession of the Archangel, the faithful were reminded that no darkness could overcome the light of their devotion. In a moment of divine intervention, Archangel Michael descended, his radiance piercing the encroaching darkness of the world. His presence was both commanding and comforting, a reminder that the supernatural forces of good were never absent, but always vigilantly watching over those who remained faithful. The urgency of his message resonated deeply. The battle was not over, but the combined faith and perseverance of the people would soon bring about a hard-won victory. The Archangel's words were not just a promise, they were a reassurance that those who remained steadfast in their devotion, no matter the trials they faced, would see the light of divine protection shine through. Saint Pierre, the spiritual stronghold under Father Michel's leadership, became a beacon of hope and resistance in the face of overwhelming darkness. As the community united in prayer, penance, and devotion, the impact of their collective faith began to ripple outward, inspiring bravery and courage in the hearts of many. Each prayer they offered, each rosary they recited, strengthened their spiritual armor, creating an unbreakable shield of protection against the forces of evil. The teachings of the Immaculate Heart of Mary and the power of the Rosary became emblems of their unwavering character, symbols of a faith that could not be shaken by fear or despair. As the days passed and the trials intensified, the people of Saint Pierre remained resolute, their unity becoming their greatest strength. The world outside continued to crumble under the weight of corruption, but within the walls of their sanctuary, there was a renewed sense of purpose and hope. Father Michel's leadership, guided by heavenly instruction, held the community together. It was here, in this sacred refuge, that the faithful witnessed the miraculous power of God's protection, even in the darkest of times. Finally, the day came when the trial reached its peak, and a final communication from God arrived. Archangel Michael, once again, confirmed the prophecy: victory was imminent. The forces of darkness, though seemingly insurmountable, would ultimately be vanquished, and the light of good would triumph. This divine assurance marked the beginning of a new era, one characterized by rebirth, renewal, and a renewed optimism in the face of adversity. The people of Saint Pierre had endured, and now they stood on the precipice of a new chapter, one where the grace of God would shine brighter than ever before. Under Father Michel's guidance, the once small parish of Saint Pierre had grown into a living testament to the power of faith. It became a symbol of divine triumph, a sanctuary for all those seeking refuge in a world that had once seemed beyond saving. Father Michel, filled with gratitude and awe, gazed over his flock with a deep sense of fulfillment. Their journey through darkness had forged a bond stronger than any trial could break. The strength of their faith, their collective devotion, had transformed them into a community that would never again be divided or defeated. The memory of Saint Pierre and Father Michel's leadership lived on, transcending the immediate victory. As the world began to rise from the ashes of suffering, their story became an enduring legacy, a testament to the unshakable power of faith and the invincible grace of God. Their tale, one of triumph over hopelessness and darkness, would echo through the ages, inspiring generations to come. The people of St. Pierre had proven that, no matter how great the darkness, the light of faith would always shine brighter, guiding humanity toward redemption and divine victory. As we reflect on this extraordinary journey, I want to express my deepest appreciation for your presence in this shared adventure. This exploration of faith, resilience, and divine intervention is made all the more powerful through your participation. May the stories we've uncovered together continue to inspire and uplift you, reminding us all of the strength we find in faith, unity, and the eternal grace of God. Until next time, may the shared experiences of our humanity lead us to greater light.